Unless you haven't seen and heard enough to be bothered too much about anything, but the worst cases are always the ones where you know the victim.
Working,
Well, if you
officer.
know also the
This
one who
dinner
committed
table
the
tells
crime.
us a lot about the Hawkins
Yeah.
family
Hi
life.
AFS, how are you today?
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
The murder method you probably shouldn't describe is probably the most agonizing thing. Yeah, I prefer not to like getting stuff like that to my
Sarah Hawkins.
chat signs. I know that a lot of things can be against TOS, and
family.
pretty sure it can cause issues.
Silas managed to bring the fire under control, but it was already too late for the Hawkins.
They seem happy, but Charles is already looking off into the future. His marriage just to stop along the way. Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer?
Good, happy to hear. Charles Hawkins poses like an explorer in the front of exotic ruins. It is common knowledge that he wasted away his fortune and expensive trips. What he was looking for.
Too much rubble. I'll find an easier way. Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
You can see your home from this photo. Yes.
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker? If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn? The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? They had a fight. Why? Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How? Did it stop at the time of the fire?
Maybe it was fault.
Did someone escape the fire?
What's your favorite ice cream? Yes, because you're about to have some. I don't really like ice cream.
This lamp was thrown. This was no accident.
I prefer salty things.
This was a fight.
Because it's so cold. No, I just don't like sugary things.
Fell here.
Like the only sugary things that I actually like are
A desperate
sodas.
attempt to flee.
And that's it. Everything else is kind of like me. But I feel like it's kind of a learned thing since my three siblings like a lot sugary things, and I feel like it has been like always a eternal fight who gets the cookies or something like that, so it's easier to,
So,
you know,
detective,
change your taste or something.
what do you make of
It's
it?
just reminding of the concept of a Sandy Hawkins dance.
I firmly believe this fire was
Sandy
more
Hawkins,
than
huh?
just an accident.
Did I hear you say before you like more
What's your
salty stuff?
theory?
Ah, okay, yeah.
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
Sandy Hawkins dance is a school thing where you have to be invited by a girl. Yeah, we don't have that kind of stuff here.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
This door is locked.
You do have a sweet stuff, but also lots of salty stuff. Yeah. It's just like I don't really eat snacks or anything else like that. I avoid it. This collection of medical knowledge and health practices in the 18th century actually only covers the so-called civilized countries. It does not deal with the influence of holistic medicines or medicines from the continents considered inferior. And spicy food. Yeah, my relationship with food is complicated. Probably the
These
easiest way to
bandages
say
are
it.
covered in dried blood. But whose?
Spicy food is good, but around mild to medium, you love chill. crowbar found in Hawkins Manor. It probably belongs to the caretaker Silas.
A crowbar. Could prove useful. The lyrics of the Drunken Sailor. A sea shanty.
Hey ho and up she rises, hey ho and up she rises. She rises early in the morning. So we came from here. That is the place where he expects us to go.
This door is blocked from the outside.
Love spices hell, good as long as it tastes good and doesn't completely take over the flavor.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
I'm dead. Yeah, that's bad.
Moby Dick.
Heard that name
Melville's
before. Sounds
classic.
from the movie The Da Vinci
The
Code was
epic
cool.
battle between man and whale.
A copy of the novel Moby Dick by Herman Melville. A classic especially for a family of ship owners.
Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess. This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music. This place was falling apart long before the fire. This place was falling apart long before the fire.
Mm-hmm. Trying to find Everett. Went to sold at auction 1 point. First edition Frankenstein has the absurd color. A precise and very detailed treatise on the particularities of the human body compared to the animal world. The simplicity of its writing and the vulgarization of its vocabulary make it accessible to the profane. A few days ago you discovered a store that had spicy sauces in the window. You saw the bottle they used from the show on YouTube called The Hot Ones. You must have wanna try it. Well, it depends on like how you use it, cause like if you put it only super small amount, it actually can be freaking great. But if you pour it all over,
Greek mythology.
it easily becomes just
Hecate, goddess of the dead,
unedible.
daughter of Tartarus, and mother of Scylla.
What, the freaking Carolina Reaper? If you
Dark
use it
water
only a little
history.
amount for dip or
This
something.
place was settled back in
freaking great.
1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies.
Then you pour it a little bit too much and it becomes not so good.
A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century.
I've grown and eaten Carolina pepper.
There's something disturbing about this painting.
On the hot ones, they would put a good drop
There's
on
something
there and it
disturbing
would burn
about this painting.
their mouths and tongues. Far.
20,000 leagues under the sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
A rare edition of Jules Verne's novel. Oh, the crowbar. It is like a really nice fresh green pepper with also smoky flower taste as well. But then they activate all the pain reports in your mouth.
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Dear sir, as you know, I have always held you and your family in high respect. Unfortunately, I can no longer continue to close my eyes on the behavior of your wife. Last week she again terrified my clientele, and I know that she means no harm, but you should place her in the care of Dr. Fuller. He alone seems to be able to make her come to her senses. If these disturbances were to recur, believe me that although it would feel like a torture, I would be obliged to involve the police. Respectfully yours, Anton Vellard. Hi Jill, how are you today? Digging that hair? Thank you. How are you today? Pretty cool. Happy to hear. Know you? Chill as Elmer. It's good to hear always. Self?
Locked.
I'm okay today. Just tired, to be fair. So there's no sleep. Sleep is way too hard
Boys'
to
room.
complete. It seems. Wait, what is in here?
The argument that led to their tragic end seems to have been simmering
Lack of
for
sleep
some
or
time.
working hard. Insomnia. Simon's private journal. He seemed worried about his mother and her attacks. Tension also seems to be growing between the Hawkins couple. Could the fire be the result of an argument? 3.18 million Scoville units. That's the sauce you can buy, but you're too scared. If you ever do, just take sure there is either yogurt or some sort of ice cream or something like that nearby.
A child's fort.
And yes, you're just an
threat was
immortal
Simon
enemy.
protecting
Insomnia.
his world?
Mm-hmm. It
Tom
seems to
Sawyer.
always find us.
Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed. Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family?
More like what is wrong with this whole city. Everyone takes sleeping
What
pills.
nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family.
That
problems.
monster right there. It
That
looks
kid
like the
saw
noise that it's gonna make is
Something terrifying.
just looks like it. What's this interesting game? It's giving you Sinking City vibes. I think it's made by the same company, if I'm not completely mistaken. Like that there were two different groups and they were given idea for the game and then the others started another one, others started another one. Like I really think it's something like that. It is good. I've played it I think twice before. Did like it quite a lot.
This door is locked. This door is locked.
This door is locked, is it? Okay. Where did the key go? Where is my... Either opens door, this office is gone single. It's my entrance.
What will
Aww,
her room
thank you, Tui.
reveal about
How is your studying going, by the way, Tui? Hi, Samebo, how are you today? Like this game? You're good at Lovecraft and stuff. Yeah. They are. I know that some people highly disliked it, but I
Sarah
have
Hawkins
liked
must have
them.
been extremely agitated.
I remember
resorting
saying
to
this
such a
game isn't
treatment.
scary at all, and literally 5 minutes later got jump scared so badly that it almost fell with my chair. Barbiturates. They act as a depressant of the nervous system, but once you begin, you can never live without them. Off, then I know something. And then, more reading and stuff, he learned how to say moi today. Not a bad thing. Born into the last few months of the 80s, so.
This padlock is too complicated for me. It's no use. The padlock won't give.
But I thought that I fucking found the key for it. Okay.
The door is blocked on the other side.
It's always blocked from the other side.
Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other.
Fate brought us together, and forever it will. Yes. Charles Hawkins scribbled a kind words to his wife. We no difference about the kind words, but okay.
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold. It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why. Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life.
My very dear Sarah, ever since you left to bury yourself away on that lost island, your art has been attracting increasing numbers of collectors. I beg you to send me some new paintings. The last ones, so somber and strange, moving as no other painting have been, are selling at a premium price. Your percentage of those most recent sales is attached. Do not forget your friend who was the first to recognize your genius and display it to the world. Affectionately yours, Maximilian L. Let's touch this, because what is the
Was
rest
Sarah
of the campaign?
Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
Ceremonial circle.
Bradley? Is that you?
Although damn, it's coming summer because I'm melting already. Is that you interested in RTX 3070? Yes, I would be, but you know, I don't have money, nor knowing that I would get money in the future. You're no, you're just hot. Ultimate favorite console. Oh. Bonk.
You! Stop! Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who?
You
I
should
didn't
go
see
for
anyone.
sushi now. Do it.
I just heard some noise.
You got too many video cards. You need to sell them. Stupid sexy PC
A man was
hardware.
hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me.
Yeah,
He
if I
can't be
put
found.
effort on it, I would freaking buy it from you. Like, really would. I wish. Freaking wish.
This door is blocked from the outside. The lyrics of The Drunken Sailor, a sea shanty. An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
What model is your 2070 Super? I think it was... Like, I don't remember any other info from it. RTX... Was it Gaming Super 2070 something. It's MSI. Yeah. Don't really remember proper infos about it. Checks if 3070 has gotten any cheaper. Nope. Yep. Like, to be fair, if my money situation wouldn't be the one that it currently is, I would be already like, yeah. But
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
So the 60s were like 1,100. They're now here 649. Oh, they're going lower.
I'll cover you.
This door was closed earlier.
Mm-hmm. It was. It was.
Where did he go? They
Where
look
did
like
you come
Celtic
from? Where
runes.
did you go?
Charles
Celtic
must have
runes.
brought them back from one of his foreign... It looks like an old seaway map.
Yeah, GPU prices be dropping, which is good. Not sure on the UK Euro market though, sadly. Somebody has added coordinates to this old sea map to make up that journey.
Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well.
In this photograph, Charles Hawkins and Captain Fitzroy are posing with a third man. They seem close.
I wonder who the man
You
with the
really
glasses
think
is in the
the computer came in
photograph.
I
The
don't see any
Scylla.
way out.
It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor. As if the bookcase has been moved several times. Seems like this came from a log.
Darkwater Island. We sailed north all morning. Captain Hamilton is confident. He says that we'll beat the Orpheus this season. May God be merciful. I preferred it when the whales disappeared without trace. With these carcasses, we can no longer ignore their sad fate. What is eating these huge beasts? I told Hamilton that it was a bad omen. He doesn't care. We dropped anchor near a village. The inhabitants say that the waters are red with blood of the sacred beasts, and to follow them is to defy the gods. I told them that I only feared God Almighty, but in the loneliness of the hold, I'm scared. We have sighted a huge whale in the distance. Its size seems to be beyond anything known to man. It sends out an infernal song, Hamilton once said. We have caught it. It's the most grotesque whale I have ever laid eyes upon. It will go into memory as the biggest catch ever. Men have died, but we have gained glory. This day will be celebrated for years to come. Darkwater, we have beaten the Orpheus, returned with empty holds. The Scylla and Hamilton are only memory. Hi
There
Tarna,
must
how
be
are
a
you
link
today?
with the seaway map.
Alright.
Have you seen the old maritime maps on Charles Hawkins' desk?
Strange. No ship has left Darkwater shore for years.
You good? Happy to hear?
Maybe he kept them for sentimental reasons.
Charles Hawkins was keeping her father's letters from her.
These letters have been opened, but visibly have not left Charles Hawkins' office. They are tied together by a carefully knotted braid. Why did Hawkins intercept his wife's mail?
This panel is movable. This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism.
This is new favorite game.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
There it is.
This Dr. Fuller, was he Sarah Hawkins' therapist?
Charles, I understand your worries, but I assure you that Sarah is in good hands here at the Riverside Institute. It goes without saying that her state requires very specific care and a high level of attention. Her full potential will only be able to express itself if she is placed in a secure environment and surrounded by qualified staff. The decision is yours, of course, but I seem to understand that you are running out of time. Your friend, Thomas Fuller. Aha. 'Cause, 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 'cause,
It looks like a freehand map of dark water.
A map
Certain
of dark
areas have
water
been
hand-drawn
highlighted.
by
I
Charles
wonder why.
Hawkins. Some places have been circled.
Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage. I must find a way to activate the opening mechanism. With this, I should be able to force the gears.
Let's see how they broke. Because I have not actually tried that before. I have always solved the puzzle. But the puzzle sucks. Yes. So I'm happy that I managed to complete it that way. Okay, here's... I have 4. Oops. Oop. How the fuck did that work? No damn idea, but it did work. Wait, was this voice actor in The Sinking City as well? Inside the Hawkins mansion, the scene of the fire revealed its secrets. Here's an officer Bradley, now on the trail of Survivor, had undertaken to search the place looking for proof. When a hooded man leaped into Sarah Hawkins' workshop to steal a painting, detective and police officers set off after him. By following him to the office of Charles Hawkins, they discovered a secret passage. Pierce and Bradley entered the tunnel under the mansion. You check?
Secret passage. Under the manor. It's like a detective novel. That guy must have already gotten far.
Yeah. And he had a direct means of entry to the crime. 3 seats.
Look. Someone's been here recently.
Boop.
Did Charles Hawkins use this place? Who were the others? Whatever Charles Hawkins hid here, he didn't want it in his house.
Suspicious. Why do people tell so many elevator jokes? Because they work on so many levels. Ha 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 ha.
What is this mask supposed to represent?
The evil fuckface, obviously. We're missing something. But what? What are we missing and where? Wait. Spot
This
hidden.
piece of cloth is unmistakably from a dress. Sarah
No,
Hawkins.
you don't think he was. Okay.
Was she hiding from someone? Whoever was sitting here could have seen Sarah Hawkins. Could this be related to her death?
Um, It says we got everything. Why horror games have this fucking bright screen that burns your eyes? Why?
This symbol. What does it mean?
A series of studies and unknowns involved. What a lovely voice. You part of a church or? No. They didn't take me. Eh. You hate bright white screens. Seems. Don't understand why you have to put them in horror games. Everything is dark and gloomy and all that, and then white light that fucking burns your eyeballs. Headache inducting.
Of course.
And something tells me that the key is climbing these steps. There's tunnels all over this island. Given the size of this cave, there's gotta be other entrances.
Lovely.
The passage continues further down. Might as well start with that.
I ain't gonna squeeze in there. I'll find another way. If possible, I prefer not to ruin my uniform.
Fine, fine. Go look for another entrance. I'll try my luck down below.
The bright screens doesn't affect you all that much. You had a period of high-powered flashlights and being blinded yourself so many times. Oh, fuck. Doesn't that, like, feel like... Or at least something close by, it's something that feels like somebody punching your face because of the light. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I have a light-sensitive eyes, so that is like, ugh, for me. It did at first. And imagine. Okay, take your time. I made radix and his sushi, now I want sushi too.
Some kind of dream catcher. If I touch it, it'll turn to dust.
Oh, lovely. Can we touch it? Hello!
An old diary.
In this volume, there is a mention of the beliefs of the Lost tribe. They worshipped an entity that spoke to them in their sleep. The whole tribe seemingly disappeared in a mass sacrifice to the glory of their deity.
A sad way to go.
How it is sad way to go? He's just sleeping under the freaking stones. Look at it. They are great for self-protection. They'll increase anyone should decide to break in. It's not lethal, and you can bonk their heads after. In case. Yeah, you can't
These
bonk their
paintings
heads
must be
here.
several centuries old.
Yes, then you get blamed for, you know, harming issues for the people who just robbed your house. Or tried to.
This monstrous creature must be an allegory.